Mga kababayan, ilang araw na lang Pasko na, 2 linggo. Naku po, umpisahan natin ang ating programa. Kasama natin si Annie Nepomuceno of Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the leading Filipino-American newspaper since 1991.
Kasama natin si Annie Nepomuceno, of course, at gusto kong pasalamatan ka, Annie. Thank you so much for being part of Sama-Sama sa Pasko, the bazaar that happened in Little Tokyo.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm sure that the people enjoyed the LAYA, the Los Angeles Youth Ambassadors, did they?
Yes, they were phenomenal, and we can't wait to feature them on Kababayan Today.
And I thoroughly enjoyed yung mannequin challenge na yun.
Gumawa kami ng mannequin challenge kasi alam nyo, maraming mga Christmas parties, mag-mannequin challenge kayo magpamilya. Ngayon, simulan na natin ang ating balita with Asian Journal. Annie, our first story please.
Itong ating mga balita, Palace hits New York Times for being one-sided in drug war piece. Malacanang on Monday, December 12, slammed the New York Times for allegedly being one-sided in its recent report about the administration's campaign against illegal drugs and the rise of extrajudicial killings in the Philippines. The article entitled "They Are Slaughtering Us Like Animals" was published last December 7th and covers 57 murder victims over the span of 35 days. It also includes graphic images depicting some of the incidents. Presidential Communications Secretary Martin Andanar called on foreign media to present both sides of the story in reporting President Duterte's war against narcotics. Meanwhile, in response to the article and other international criticism, Duterte vowed he is not a killer.
He's not a killer but he says so. Sabi niya, nakita ko yung Rappler published all his speeches. At sinasabi niya, nagmumura siya at sinasabi niya, ay, papatayin ko yan. Pero hindi daw siya killer.
Siguro ang ibig niyan sabihin ngayon, dahil hindi talaga yung kamay niya ang actual na gumawa. Pero alam mo 'di ba, yung minsan talaga yung kailangan mong tingnan kung talagang nagbabago-bagong isip o kung nagsasabi ng iba-iba yung isang tao. And medyo cause for concern 'yon. Pero sana naman na talagang pangalagaan talagang ating society na hindi lang one side. Siguro yun din ang pinakita ng New York Times, 'di ba? Na parang ito yung side na hindi natin nakikita.
Yes, nabasa ko yung article and the photos are harrowing. I suggest tingnan nyo po, kasi meron pang mapa na linalagay kung saan nakita yung murder. It's really graphic, but it's really something of concern for our community. Let's move on to our next story from Asian Journal.
FilAms among API's continuing fight against Dakota Access Pipeline. Though the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers halted the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline earlier this month, Asian Pacific Islanders in the Los Angeles area are continuing their fight as they anticipate incoming President-elect Donald Trump may force the project to resume. They recently shared their eyewitness accounts participating in the movement against taking away Native Americans' access to water and land. The protesters who traveled cross-country included 32-year-old FilAms Alex Montances, who shared that women were among those taking charge of organizing against security forces. The group of Asians collected more than $1,000 to help future water protection efforts.
All right, and we have our last story from Asian Journal. Annie?
The Philippines ends support of U.S. patrols in the South China Sea. Officials in Manila this week said that they will prohibit the launch of U.S. patrols from the Philippines intended to contest Beijing's claims to sovereignty in the South China Sea. American forces had been allowed to stage their operations from military bases in the Philippines by the prior administration of former President Benigno Aquino III. But in line with efforts to strengthen the Philippines' ties with China, the Duterte administration is set to end that agreement. American forces will, however, be allowed to land, refuel, and resupply in the Philippines on their way back from those missions. The U.S. could still launch exercises from Guam or Japan, Philippine Defense Secretary said.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you, Annie, for being here once again, sharing our news. 2 linggo na lang at Pasko na. Tapos ka na ba mag-Christmas shopping?
Hindi.
Marami tayong listahan ng mga kailangan bigyan natin ng regalo, pero wag natin kalimutan ang true meaning of Christmas.
Sa bazaar, maraming nabili doon. Meron ako mga nakuha doon sa FilAms Bazaar.
Oo.
Kaya magandang pumunta sa mga ganun kasi you get unique gifts. Yung mga, syempre mga mahal nyo sa buhay, hindi gusto nyo yung parang ordinaryo lang yung ibibigay. Dapat yung pinag-isipan. Di ba?
Annie, thank you so much. You'll be joining us next week before we go to Christmas break. At mga kababayan, magbabalik tayo dito sa ating programa on Kababayan Today. Don't go away, we'll be right back.